Okay. Just came across this. Mayor Brandon here from Baltimore, Maryland, my hometown. It gets on with Joy Reid, and the two race hustlers together just go on a race hustling adventure that is of the likes of which we've never seen. I've reached out to this Brandon guy many a times in the past to just talk to him because it's my hometown. I'm tired of hearing about people getting shot down. Kids are literally getting shot in the streets. The drugs are out of control. And these people won't even answer their phones. They won't even call you back. But they get the first opportunity they get to race hustle and to push racism. They're all over it. So I want to react to this video. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to disagree with everything this guy has to say. I already know it.
Coal for everybody. Joining me now is Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott. I will allow you, Mayor Scott, if you choose to do so, to respond to the tomfoolery and attacks on you for having the nerve to be black and also a mayor.
Well, I think, listen, I know, and we all know, and you know very well, that black men and young black men in particular have...
Hold on. Just a minute. First of all, let me say this. I've been around lots of heroin addicts, okay? Unfortunately, I have some family members, very close family members, that were heroin addicts. Just want to say that before I say this. This guy looks like he's high on heroin, not making that up. I wish that I didn't see that, but that's exactly what it looks like. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know if it's true, but that's what it looks like. I've been around heroin addicts for over 20 years, and he looks like he's high on heroin, unfortunately.
Been the boogeyman for those who are racist and think that only straight, wealthy white men should have a say in anything. We've been the boogeyman from them since the first day they brought us to this country. And what they mean by DEI, in my opinion, is duly elected incumbent. We know what they want to say, but they don't have the courage to say the N-word. And the fact that I don't believe in their untruthful and wrong.
DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's racist, just like affirmative action. The people that let me try to figure out how I could say this. It's only going to backfire on you when you just hire people based on their skin color. I'm sorry. If you want to hire a Chinese person just because you think that they can teach you karate, good luck. You might want to look at their qualifications. That's all we're talking about here. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else except having quality workers in your companies so your business can operate effectively. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so DEI just goes against that, and it basically allows a company to say, we can just hire you because we believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Basically, you're black, so we want to hire you because we think that you have it unfair. And not only that, but we just think you're too stupid to get hired under regular circumstances. Basically, that's what it is, in a nutshell. So don't let these race hustlers fool you.
Ideology, and I am very proud of my heritage and who I am and where I come from, scares them because me being at my position means that their way of thinking, their way of life of being comfortable and suffering, and while everyone else suffers, is going to be at risk, and they should be afraid because that's my purpose in life.
And by the way, you know, the coded racism, before we even knew the nationalities of the men, Maria Bartiromo was out there talking about open borders and trying to somehow signal that they wanted to go after the brown people too, because of course that is their other target. We know that the men who are doing this hard construction work overnight, trying to fix the potholes on this bridge, working very hard, were Latino. And so that's now on the table too. We know that this ship, which came from Singapore, was piloted by a very heroic crew from India whose Mayday call saved lives, not maybe saved lives, but did. So this is a full-throated attack. But
reshaping the narrative. Open borders equals less jobs for lower class people. All right, Joy? We know that you don't get that because you're too elite, okay? All right? Little Brandon right here, I'm sure he understands that, but he's not going to say it on camera. Okay? He'll never tell you. But amongst his buddies, I'm pretty sure that he knows that Latinos are stealing jobs. If you come in legally, you're cool, man. We ain't got no bother with you. It's the ones that are just flowing through our country, coming in illegally. The ones that legally come in don't like the ones that are illegally here, by the way. Why? Because they went through a process to get here legally. Okay? So I don't care if what nationality you are, in my opinion, I don't care. If you came in legally, we're cool. If you came in illegally, you need to take your ass back to your country. Bottom line.
This is also what America is. It is people of multiple races who do the hard work.
Who come in legally, okay?
To make America work and literally make it work. Talk about the importance of this port and how quickly you believe it will be back up and working.
Well, first I have to talk about those lives that we lost. Those folks came to this country to fulfill the American dream, the dream that they say should exist for everyone, but they really mean just for them. They were working, filling potholes.
I'm sorry, I would really like to know what American dream this guy's talking about. Because while he's sitting up here crying about his skin color, crying about how brown he is, crying about how injustice is and how the white man hates him, and meanwhile, George Soros is destroying your country, especially the liberal cities. Okay? You guys don't even see it because you can't step out of your box. You don't understand what we can see because you're too busy looking at your skin color. Ever occur to you that could be something bigger going on? That's why this liberal media, they're dangerous, man. They're absolutely dangerous. We got to combat these people on everything they do and everything they say because they're lying to people. And they got people believing in these lies. If our economy's good, it's good for everybody. If our borders are closed, it's good for everybody. If there's low inflation, that's good for everybody. More jobs. No, there's a agenda to destroy businesses here. Especially small businesses, okay? There's an incentive for them doing that. Big corporations, they're getting taxed the hell out of, but they're not going to pay a lot of taxes, little Brandon. They're not going to do it. They got you tricked and fooled on DEI and how important that is when you're missing the big picture, bro. They want to collapse your dollar. You're not going to have anything. You're not going to own anything. All right? You're going right along with their plan. And you don't even know it.
In the middle of the night, so all of us use that bridge could had better transit. This port is one of the most important, not just in the U.S., but in the world. And these folks that depend on these jobs, we are going to be working very quickly alongside and following the lead of our federal government, our state government, supporting in every way we can to get this.
This stuff infuriates me, man. I mean, I'm trying not to get too worked up, but man, whenever it's hard for, a fellow like myself. I'm a black conservative, obviously. But when I go out and to do business, I always wonder if people think I'm some woke, anti-white. I don't know. Well, I just feel weird going into places sometimes because there are guys like this right here. I mean, how do you know who's who? What if some people just don't even want to bother because of all this woke nonsense? It's very troubling, man. Me myself, I don't let it get to the best of me where I can't do business. I always go, I'm me. I do what I got to do, and I never think about color, race, none of that. Okay, I think that's the best way. Okay, I don't concentrate on any of that because I know that it's wrong. And it's totally unproductive. It doesn't cause anything good to happen in your life. It actually tears you down. And it's tearing down a lot of people. Man, I can go on a rant about this, but I'm telling you what, man. Whenever we see this stuff, it's important to call it out, especially black conservatives. All right, I'm just tired of labeling myself black, honestly. We're just people, man. I wish these people just stop it. Because in the process of trying to stop racism, they're creating more racism in the name of racism. Like, you know, it's crazy. You know, so anyway, look, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. This stuff is wild, man. Like, they're actually mayors and these guys are in charge. Like, you got billionaires out here that are still crying about racism, how unjust it is. I wish they just shut up. That's what sometimes you just need to shut up and listen to other people, man. I just hope the message get out there, man, and we can wake some people up, man. Black people in the inner cities, they are doing you wrong, man. They're importing illegals to come in and take your jobs. They're causing inflation. Trump's administration didn't do this, bro. Okay? I'm just going to hope, and I'm really going to pray about this, man. Like, subscribe to my channel. Until the next time, guys. Oh, my goodness.